Hello everyone, welcome to another video of React.js 19 tutorial series, and in this video we are going to learn about React components. So what is a React component? In React, components are one of the building blocks of any applications, which means any applications you are building, it will have either one React component or more than one React component. And the cool thing about these components is that these are reusable pieces of the code, which means we can create a component. For example, we can create a button component and it can be reused across the projects multiple times. So if we have a web page, we can divide the entire web page into various components. We can have a header components which will be responsible to display the header elements to the UI. We can have a sidebar component which will be responsible to display the sidebar elements to the UI. Similarly, we can have a footer component which will be responsible to display the footer elements to the UI. And also we can have a post component which will be responsible to display post elements to the UI. For example, the post component might contain a title for the post, date the post is created, author of the post, and the content for the post. So we can create the post component once and it can be reused to display different type of the posts. For example, we can reuse the post component to create a post about the cars. Similarly, we can reuse the post component to create the post about the bikes. So based on the data, the component will act differently. In HTML, we can use anchor tag and pass different values to the href or target attribute. Based on the values we are providing to these attributes, the anchor tag will create a different type of the UI. Similarly, in case of components, we can create component once and reuse it multiple times. Now let's understand how we can create a React component. So there are two different ways using which we can create a React component. First approach is the functional component, which is the most modern way of creating a React component, and I'm going to follow functional component approach throughout this series. To create the functional component, we will be creating a function and that function should return a JSX. The other approach is called class-based component, which is little older way of creating the React component. To create a class component, we use another class called component, which we have to import from the React itself. Then we're going to create a class, and inside the render method we are going to return the JSX. So this is all about React components. Today we'll learn what is a React component, what are the benefits of using a React component, and different ways of creating a React component. In the upcoming video, we are going to modify the existing project and we will create a React component. Till then, take care. I will see you in the next one.